Welcome, everyone, to Star News Analysis, a special live bulletin by the Daily Star. Our special program is based on the upcoming national election and referendum set to take place tomorrow. You can catch us live on the Daily Star's Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm Naziba Bashar, and I will be updating you now with the latest developments from the Daily Star website as they stand at this moment. Let's take a look at the election-related updates we have so far. First, we have Jamat calls detention of leader with Taka 74 lakh at Saidpur airport a staged drama. Says the move was aimed at tarnishing its image before the election. We also have pro-BNP Jamaat actors play religion card to draw voters. Another update we have is Monjurul Ahsan summoned over threatening remarks to Kumilla 4 voters. Election inquiry body calls him to explain the viral video. The EC begins nationwide distribution of election materials. Polls results to be announced quickly, says the Election Commission. Election Commissioner Masood says voting atmosphere festive. And lastly, we have CEC, the Chief Election Commissioner, to address the nation at 7 p.m. today. Speech to be broadcast live on BTV, Bangladesh Radio, and private TV channels. Our latest update on the Jamat leader detained with Taka 70 lakh in Saidpur airport says Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami has described the detention of Thakurgaon District Amir Belaluddin Prodhan along with a large sum of cash at Saidpur Airport in Nilphamari as a staged drama orchestrated by law enforcement agencies. In a statement, the party alleged that the incident was an attempt to tarnish its image and drag it into controversy ahead of tomorrow's election. Ahsanul Mahbub Zubair, Assistant Secretary General of Jamaat and its chief of its Central Publicity and Media Department, made the remarks at a press conference held at the party's central office in Dhaka's Mogbazar this afternoon. Police detained Belal along with Taka 74 lakh at Saidpur Airport around 12 p.m. today. After his detention, he was brought to the Upazila Health Complex as he felt unwell. Nilphamari Superintendent of Police Sheikh Zahidul Islam has said. At the press conference today, Zubair claimed that Bilal had received a no-objection certificate from Group Captain Raghib Samad, Executive Director of Hazrat Shahjalal International Airport in Dhaka, while carrying the money from the airport this morning. Zubair said, so it is clear that this was all planned and ill-motivated move aimed at making Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami and its leaders appear questionable. He also alleged that Jamaat leaders and activists were attacked and female activists were harassed in different parts of the country. It appears that a section of the administration has leaned to one side for whatever reason and is undermining the election environment by unfairly providing various facilities to one particular party. In other news, we have pro-BNP and Jamaat actors playing the religion card to draw voters. Election codes strictly prohibit exploitation of religious sentiments for gaining electoral advantage. These rules apply not only to candidates but also their electoral agents and supporters, which took effect on December 11th, the day the election schedule was announced. It will remain in force until the Gazette notification of the final results. In practice, however, parties and candidates from across the political spectrum are running paid ads as well as non-sponsored content on Facebook to prove how the rival camps are bad Muslims. BNP supporters and anti-Jamaat activists are heavily promoting the claim that Jamaat-e-Islami leaders are promising tickets to Jannah or paradise in exchange for votes. On the other hand, Jamaat and its 11-party alliance partners are claiming their opponents are seasonal Muslims who only adopt Islamic attire, beard and tupis during election season to deceive voters. According to Section 16E of the National Parliamentary Election Code of Conduct, which governs election conduct on social media, states, no person shall engage in any activity that exploits religious or ethnic sentiments for the purpose of gaining electoral advantage. Asked about the violation by the parties at the press conference yesterday, Election Commissioner Abul Fazal MD Sanaullah told the Daily Star, "The Election Commission does not want to engage in these theoretical debates. If someone clearly violates the code of conduct, action is being taken against them." He added that the returning officers are taking action wherever necessary based on the situation. "I do not think I can make a conclusive comment just by looking at someone's Facebook post. Besides, you and I both understand our overall political reality and other undertones within it." In further updates, we have Monjrul Ahsan Munshi summoned over the threatening remarks he made in Kumilla 4. Monjrul Ahsan Munshi, a BNP leader who lost his candidacy in Kumilla 4 Debidar constituency, has been summoned by the Election Inquiry and Judicial Committee over allegations of threatening voters. He was instructed to appear in person with a written statement by 2:30 p.m. today to explain the allegations. The order was issued last night by senior civil judge Tafrima Tabassum, who is in charge of the Election Inquiry and Judicial Committee for the constituency. The Debidar Upazila Nirbahi officer and assistant returning officer submitted a written complaint to the committee accusing Monjrul of threatening voters. Kumilla Additional District Magistrate Mohammad Jafar Sadiq Chaudhry confirmed the matter to the Daily Star. In a video circulating on social media, Monjrul was heard saying, "If BNP comes to power and you vote for another party, I will not spare any of you. If necessary, I will burn your houses to ashes." Meanwhile, the Election Commission has begun the nationwide distributions of election materials. The Election Commission today began distributing election material, including ballot boxes, to the polling centers across the country ahead of the 13th national election and referendum scheduled for tomorrow. According to the Commission's schedule, ballot boxes are expected to reach polling centers in Dhaka and other major cities by the evening. While visiting the distribution center at Dhaka Residential Model College, our photographer saw polling officials along with members of law enforcement agencies and Ansar waiting to receive election material for their respective centers. After receiving the material, an assistant presiding officer said they had reached the center in the morning and collected the supplies after standing in a queue. He said, "After receiving the material, we're verifying them against the checklist to ensure everything has been provided as required. We will then take them to the polling centers and set up the booths today in preparation for tomorrow's voting." Similarly, distribution activities were seen at several other centers in and outside Dhaka. Voting in both general election and the referendum will be held tomorrow, Thursday. In other news, polls result, the Election Commission said, will be announced quickly. Election Commissioner Abdur Rahman El Masood today said the results of tomorrow's 13th national parliamentary election and referendum will be announced without much delay. "The voting atmosphere is very good. The festive mood prevails. We are working in a well-planned manner, and I hope the results will be published without significant delay," he told reporters after inspecting the election results dissemination booth at the Election Commission headquarters in Dhaka around 1 p.m. today. Commissioners MD Anwarul Islam Sharkar and Tahmida Ahmed were also present during the visit. Meanwhile, as we said before, election materials have already started reaching polling centers across Dhaka ahead of tomorrow's twin votes. In just a while, Chief Election Commissioner will be addressing the nation. Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasiruddin will address the nation at 7 p.m. today, a day before the 13th parliamentary election and referendum scheduled to be held tomorrow. The Public Relations Officer of the Election Commissioner, Ruhul Amin Mullik, said in a notice, the CEC's address will be broadcast live on BTV, Bangladesh Radio and private television channels. Ladies and gentlemen, and those were the key election updates on the Daily Star website at this hour. We will continue to monitor developments through the night and bring you verified, up-to-the-minute information as it unfolds. Stay tuned to the Daily Star for more live updates on the election, and most importantly, make sure you cast your vote tomorrow because your voice matters.